Hey everyone, welcome back. Psychopath1 here. Just my camera. Um, I said I would talk about this this game during the month of October. Well, it's getting closer and closer to Halloween, and I wanted to review this game uh, earlier in October, but I just never got around to it. Um, Postal to Apocalypse Weekend. Why am I reviewing a Postal game in October? Well, the first Postal was really disturbing, and you gotta think something like that could actually happen. Well, this this game, Postal to Apocalypse Weekend, is an expansion pack to the regular Postal 2. Not much has been changed other than it's more of a linear game. You go from one point to another point, kill this X number of zombies, flip this number of switches, grab this item, kill this person. It's pretty much a pick up and play average shooter. It's not like the regular Postal 2 because in this one, you actually do have to kill uh, zombies. You have to kill the terrorists and stuff like that. But what makes this game suitable for Halloween is the dark humor that the zombies have. Like, it's a little funny, but it's also really disgusting. And in the trailer for this, uh, Postal dude or the dude ends up saying, that will go away if you stop scratching your flesh. And I just giggled at that. But that line is not in the game. I wish it was. Um, so it starts off, dude is in the hospital. He shot himself in the head at the end of Postal 2. He's in the hospital getting treatment, and he ends up having a dream. First, it's a good dream about him having a threesome with the Postal Babes and Champ. Uh, and what ends up happening, it turns into a nightmare when a nurse comes in and says, Mr. Dude, it's time for your enema. And uh, and they happen to have a rectal cream called crack cream. I end up laughing at that. Like, if you're into stupid humor, you might like this, but if you're not, you definitely won't. It's the South Park, early South Park type of humor, except for uncensored. Um, so you end up going out of your room, hospital bedroom, and you look at a poster that says Seminole Research pays, I forget how much they pay, but dude decides to go do it, and we cut to a scene where he's walking into a room with a bucket. Instead of it being like a little cup, it's a bucket, and he ends up unzipping his pants, looking at the pictures of the Postal Babes. Thankfully, we don't see anything. And he goes like, wow, this is gonna take a while. And he unzips his pants and it shows the censored bar or circle. And then, all of a sudden, cats end up going all crazy and turning into Tasmanian devil cats. So you've got the dervish cats. That's what they're called. You've got demonic Gary Coleman's as hallucinations. And this takes some visions, like imagery from Silent Hill, most notably Silent Hill 2. Uh, when the world ends up changing, it's really, really dark and demonic, but it's just the head wound that dude happens to have, of course, from shooting himself. And the game is incredibly short. I clocked in at about 2 hours. There's no secrets. The weapons are pretty cool. You get the scythe, you get a boomerang machete, a sledgehammer, which I think the sledgehammer is in the regular Postal too. You get the meat cleaver. You get the nuke launcher. You get a whole slew of different weapons this time around. But if you don't want to just play Apocalypse Weekend, then play A Week in Paradise. It's on this disc. It's got all the weapons from Apocalypse Weekend and more weapons put into Postal 2. What more can I say about the plot? Vince Desi makes an appearance in the storyline. Uh, he's shooting at zombies and he's like, "Holy shit, these must be some pissed off employees. I never knew I fired so many people." And then he ends up saying, "The arsenal is open for business now." And a whole arsenal ends up opening up behind his wall. And I'm like, wow, pretty stacked, aren't you, Vince? Which I'd love to meet Vince Desi. I really would. I'd like to ask him about what was it like working in 1997 on Postal 1. How much backlash did he get from making this game? Just like interview questions. But Postal 2 Apocalypse Weekend. Why play it on Halloween? There's tons of gore in it. If you like gore, this will quench your bloodthirst for it. So you've got the dark, demonic kind of world, the hallucinations. You've got a really, really creative boss battle at the end. But I won't spoil it. I'll just say it's one of the producers of the game as some kind of creature. That's all I'm gonna say. But what do I give Postal 2 Apocalypse Weekend? I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I didn't like it as much as the first Postal or the second Postal, but I liked it better than the third Postal. So, yeah. So, hopefully you all enjoyed this little review of Postal 2 Apocalypse Weekend. This will be my final video of the Postal games, but I will talk about Eternal Damnation. All it really is a mod, but it's got really nothing to do with Postal, it's just a mod. So, I'll be talking about that at some point. See ya!